Okay, so welcome to the second match day vlog, guys. We're on our way to Old Trafford right now. Where do we start with this? I mean, I'm still kind of fuming from Seville. The Seville exit, if I'm honest with you guys. Just the manner we went out, the tactics, the personnel. But you know, Jose come out afterwards with his comments on top of that, and I was absolutely fuming with that also. I just felt like he just didn't take responsibility for the performance, the tactics, anything. He just kind of shrugged it off and rubbed salt into the wounds by saying, you know, I've sat in this chair a couple of times and knocked Man United as well, not Man United out as well. So why are you surprised? So that really annoyed me. And then we get the press conference from yesterday, where, to be fair, do you know what? When I first watched it, I was fuming again. I was angry again. And then when I watched it back for a second and even third time, there are some good points in there. And to be fair, he left the press conference by saying, I'm here to stay and I want to fight and I want to get the club back to where it needs to be, and it's a project, etc, etc. But I just want to see if he can change his tactics, change his ways. But it's Brighton, it's the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. We've got to win this game. I think we will. And there's a place at Wembley at stake, and no matter, you know, we can talk about whether it won't be good enough to save our season or cover over any cracks, but it's still a quarter-final and it's still a place in the semi-finals at stake in Wembley, and you know, it's all we've got left and we want to win it. So, you know, I think we need a big performance today. I hope that we're revitalised. I hope the players have got it out of their system. It's been done with now, it's been dealt with, and we can hopefully move on and get ourselves to Wembley. So take a look and find out what we see. Alright guys, so the team news is in. We're at Old Trafford. We've got here through the snow. It's absolutely freezing. But straight into it, the team news is good, man. The team news is good. It's good to see Alexis have a rest. He needs to maybe find himself. Yes, Jose obviously switching it up because of the FA Cup, but it's nice to see that little change there. Martial comes in, Lingard comes in. Good to see Mata back in there, and McTominay been playing really well recently, so good to see him back in there. Jose with some big questions to be asked. I don't want to say that he's changed it because he's under pressure. I think he was probably always going to change his squad anyway. It's the FA Cup, he usually makes a few changes. Romero comes in as well. So we'll go and see what happens, guys. I'm going to go and take my seat. Let's see what happens in the action. Cold. It is very, very cold. The snow's coming down just before kick-off now, just about to kick off. Come on, Reds, don't let us down. Come on, boys! Come on, Valencia, whip it in. Yes! Oh! There's the first shot, Lukaku. Got ahead of his man at the front post. Good cross from Valencia. I know it's only against Brighton, but there's a definite change in tempo to the play. You know, the fans are singing and they're playing positive football at the moment. Take him on now, Shaw. Stop being scared. Good ball. Yes! Lukaku! Get in there! Good ball. Good header. Romelu. Come on! Can't say it's been coming, to be honest. I'm not going to say it's been coming, but Luke Shaw's so reluctant to get down that left-hand side. He finally did. He got there. Whipped it in. I think it was Luke Shaw whipped it in, but a great header from Lukaku. Yes! Yes! 1-0. So half-time, 1-0 up. Before the goal, there wasn't much to shout about, to be honest. We couldn't really make any concrete chances. Smalling was maybe unlucky, hit the post, but that's quite a scramble chance. Mata had a shot blocked, which was good football. Biggest thing for me, Luke Shaw is just reluctant to get down that left hand side, and and really penetrate at the Brighton defence. I don't know if it's a bit of nervousness, a bit of rustiness, maybe a bit of both, but it looks like he's almost been told to not get into that space as quickly as possible, and that's the frustrating thing. Martial is looking more to come inside, which it works sometimes, but I really want to see him take players on. A few nervy moments for us, you know, from a corner. Brighton had a free header, Lewis Dunk. I think he lost Matic, and good save from Romero. But apart from that, they haven't laid siege to the goal, but we've given them little pockets of opportunities to feel comfortable. And the passing was, the first 5 minutes was okay. The first 5 minutes you're kind of thinking, okay, we're trying to play in the front foot, we're trying to find Martial quick. Matters sort of playing in the central area, trying to get involved. Him and Lingard are kind of changing over, swapping over. You've got Lingard trying to come in off the right as well, and just swapping with Matter as almost like a little free roll, which works in this type of game. It works. McTominay, to be fair to him, looked a little bit nervy, but found his way as the half went on. Eric Bailly's been solid as usual. He's got us out of trouble quite a few times. How many times do we say that about him? And Lukaku again with another goal. Good ball from Matic. I actually thought it was Luke Shaw, but just seeing the replays, it was actually Matic. Good ball in, and easy header for Lukaku. And you know, his goal tally is steadily rising. Hopefully he can hit that 30 for the season. So you know, not a perfect first half performance, but we're 1-0 up, and that's what we needed. Take that pressure off. Want to see more in the second half. Just need to come out on the front foot, not sit back, and try and take the game to Brighton and kill this game. That's what we really need to see. We've got such a strong bench tonight, a really healthy bench. So we've got players who can come on and change the game and add that extra attacking threat that we're going to need to take us through. We've got Alexis on the bench, we've got Rashford on the bench. So we've got players on there who can come and change the game should we need them. Even Ashley Young, you know, Luke Shaw's. I want him to get the 90 minutes, but like I said, he's been so reluctant to actually go forward and take players on. So I don't know. But we're 1-0 up, that's all I can ask for, man. And hopefully we go through, push forward in the second half and see this game out and get to Wembley. Come on. Oh, good recovery by him. Looked like he was in a bit of trouble there. Centre forward running down and looked like he's in on goal, but good recovery. Not a good start to the second half from us. He's in. Oh, good recovery by Brighton are in down our right hand side. Good recovery from Bailly, corner to Brighton. It's just every time we have a good few patterns of play, we just let them back in, giving them confidence. Luke Shaw unwilling to go forward in good areas. Been alright from their corners so far. Oh, good save. Free header. Brighton had free header there. Good save from Romero. Lucky. Come on, United, raise this. What a save from Romero. Great stop.
Nice pass from Valencia.
Yeah. Valencia with a poor clearance at the edge of the box. Puts it right back into the danger area. Turn has a shot. Head into the top corner. Great save. 3 shots Brighton have had now. They're looking dangerous. Brighton got a corner. Good on Rob. Seconds. Oh my God. Oh. Good hands. We're living dangerously here. For God's sake, man. Such a poor start to the second half. Another shot to Brighton. Just sitting off them at the minute and inviting pressure on. Come on. Messi now. Brighton are trying to turn the screw, trying to get into the game. They've just got no injection of pace, no foothold on the game. Yes! Oh. Matic. I think it's Matic. Free kick from Ashley Young. Oh, mate. Absolute smash and grab second half. That goal has not been coming. We get a free kick, foul on Rashford, definite foul. Ashley Young swings it in. I think it's Matic. Yeah, Matic with a header. It looked like a header from here. Oh. Just as we're starting to think, you know, are Brighton going to get that equaliser? We managed to see it out. That should be game, set, match, but not a very good performance, and we've just dragged ourselves over the line here. And Fellaini's about to come on. Mourinho's customary Fellaini. Lingard. Well done, Jesse. Be interested to see what sort of reaction Fellaini gets when he comes on. But overall, it's been a poor performance, to be fair. We've got the win, and that's all that mattered. Obviously, in a knockout game, all that matters is winning. But you know, few boos, few hums, few hoorays. Let's see what he has to offer for the next 5 minutes. Okay, so that concludes today's game. We're through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup in a game that, well, a performance that wasn't very good at all, especially in the second half. We rode our luck. In the first half, we didn't create too much, apart from Smalling hitting the post. Romero made a good save from Lewis Dunk. That could have been a different story. He made a very good save in the second half. Lukaku with a good goal, set up by Matic. But overall, it was just a bad performance. You don't want to dwell on it because, you know, in a knockout competition, the main thing is obviously just get through. It's win or bust. So, you know, do or die. And we didn't die today. But the performance, especially after the week that we've had, it's just been... We wanted to come here today, especially coming up here in the snow. It wasn't a full house today. I think a lot of people probably thought about it being a late kickoff as well. We got done over with a late kickoff. It's snowing, it's freezing. It wasn't full, and you know, you want the players to just give us something. And there were times in that second half where it was just the same old, passing sideways, passing backwards. And to be fair, Brighton had chances on a different day. They score. But I don't want to dwell too much on that. Players are just coming out now. I can just see them. But we're winning. We won. That's the main thing. We're on our way to Wembley. That's the main thing. So that's all I can say. I thought that Lukaku played well. There wasn't too many standout performances. With the bench as well, I was really happy with the depth on the bench, if I'm honest. The fact that Sanchez was rightly taken out the side. I mean, to be fair, I don't think that's any inroads to Jose giving into the pressure. I think that's Jose was just always going to change his team because it's the FA Cup. He always does that. But you know, on the bench we had Pogba, we had Sanchez, we had Rashford. Rashford came on, so we had good strength and depth. So you're thinking, even if it's not working, we can change this and go for it. But you know, Sanchez didn't come on, Pogba didn't come on. So I'm leaving a little bit disappointed, like I say, but that's in terms of the performance. But we've won. We're on our way to Wembley. We see what the draw's saying. We know Tottenham are through. I actually think Leicester are going to beat Chelsea. I don't know. I just got a feeling that they will. So we'll see if we get in the semi-finals. The main thing is that we're through. That's the second matchday vlog done. And guys, it's been absolutely freezing. I'm not going to lie to you. That snow was coming down. It has been really cold today. And in March, I don't get it. Awful weather. But thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you next.